called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first. Shakil taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Khawaja will be his partner today, starting at the non-striker's end. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot. At least one on offer.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Hamza with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Couldn't get it through the field. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the second over. Quetta are now on 3.
And great catch. Brilliant work.
Left-handers out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment. Russo watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Huge edge.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Khawaja with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Shot, should be runs here.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
End of the third over. Quetta now taken to
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Karachi.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Caught, and that's stuck.
McDermott, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge.
End of the over. Quetta are now throwing Quetta.
Afridi coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Pulled away, beats square, fine leg coming around. Massive outside edge.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gets that away.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Zampa coming back into the attack has done well so far. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
McDermott goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Going with spin there. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Hussain, left-hand middle-order batter taking guard.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Afridi coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And the chance goes begging. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
McDermott left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
How did he get to that one?
Nawaz, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Shot, should be runs here. Nawaz ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That is quite extraordinary. Nawaz, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Nawaz, it's plenty from these bowlers.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
He was quick onto that in the infield. Out. That's a special catch.
Curran, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Ali has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's been through the air, but 4 more.
All timing on that shot.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Hussain has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Not too much room, and got what it deserved. Oh, great catch.
Fahim, the left-hand middle order batter, taking guard. Got way too much bounce on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
And the innings comes to an end. Karachi will need 132 runs.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Yes. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
End of the first.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Going with pace now. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but we just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Hendricks was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone! Gully with an easy catch.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now, he's up at the bowler's end.
Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Yes. He was quick onto that in the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Azam, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh my, that's racing away. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yep. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Might look to go big again here.
Poor shot, really lucky.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Couldn't get it through the field. Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. No, terrible shot.
Just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Ali taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Great commitment.
End of the over.
Curran coming back into the attack has done well so far.
The new bowler into the attack for Quetta.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's close. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Ashraf with a beautiful piece of fielding. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will he reply?
Curran over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 8th over.
Ahmed back on now.
6 for 4. The new bowler into the attack for Quetta.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Baig, left-hand middle order batter, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Ahmed wouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket.
Afridi coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Ashraf back into the attack. Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Finds the edge. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.